idubbbz is like trying to make himself look like Gabe out of insecurity to impress Anisa, or Anisa is trying to make idubbbz look like Gabe.
So anyway, here it is. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Anisa gushing over gorgeous Gabe.
Look at idubbbz chest tattoo. Gabe's got the same tattoo on his neck pretty much, dude. It's like almost identical. And this dude's like alphaing over idubbbz, being like, bud, you're allowed to smile once in a while, like demasculating him in front of his girl, dude. What is going on? So, I got a lot of new info on idubbbz and Anisa recently. If you guys don't already know, you're watching this, there's been like a lot of tea, I guess, getting dropped on idubbbz and Anisa lately, mostly done by the H3 podcast. The big one that you really got to catch up on if you're not already caught up on it was when Klein interviewed idubbbz and Anisa's boxing coach, and it was just bad. I mean, we learned so much about so many allegations, I guess I should say. We learned so many alleged things about their relationship and the dynamics of their relationship that really just served to confirm, what everyone was already thinking, that there's issues there, to say the least. Like, Anisa allegedly having like a big crush on one of Ian's boxing sparring partners, boxing practice guy who, I don't know, stuff like that. Lots of trips to Denny's, Anisa taking credit for things that she really didn't have any role in. Go figure. All the stuff that like the worst, like honestly despicable critics of idubbbz and Anisa have been alleging for years. And until now, it didn't seem like it was credible. Now, a lot of these things that, honestly, people were probably just speculating, throwing at the wall, seeing what sticks. A lot of the stuff is sticking at this point, as far as I'm concerned. So there's been some new stuff that leaked that I really want to go into. But first, I just want to take a second and go over some highlights here of like the recent drama. idubbbz and Anisa's reaction since Ethan had the boxing instructor on his show. This all started, it got leaked that idubbbz and Anisa were collecting a little bit of money from Creator Clash, which was something that had not been public previously. He had this statement. I wanted to clear up some things now that me and Anisa are no longer part of Creator Clash. When I announced Creator Clash 3 and its new business model, the communication wasn't clear. Looking back on my video and the current reaction, it's obvious it was too vague. Yeah, it wasn't mentioned. Like the constant pandering in the form of that this was a charity boxing event. Listen, Creator Clash 1, Creator Clash 2, there's still a little bit more that needs to be revealed there. But Creator Clash 3 was not a charity event. It was a charity event in the same way that when you go to Taco Bell, you can round up for charity. The money that you were giving to go see the event or to watch the event pay-per-view was not going to charity to any aspect. But idubbbz and Anisa were getting paid. I think it was over half the money was directly not going to charity previously. And then 36% of the money made from Creator Clash 3 was going directly to idubbbz and Anisa. But it remains true that I earned a fight purse for Creator Clash 1 along with the other fighters. And we did not profit at all from Creator Clash 2. After Creator Clash 2 failed to raise any money for charity, we knew it was time for a different business model. We restructured so that the funds for our charity partner would be raised on Tiltify. So that, again, it's the complete separation of the charity aspect of this event. So the event is no more of a charity event than rounding up at McDonald's, again, is an analogy. But literally, the money that goes to the event, the money that's made through the event, does not go to charity. Now, do I think it's bad that they would be promoting a charity through the event? No, that's great. That's awesome. But I think for something to be like a sacrifice or something to be good, it has to hurt you in some way, if that makes any sense. And the way that they were promoting this charity, it was more so to be able, in my opinion, to use the charity aspect of the event as a shield from criticism, which to me defeats any charitability I'd be able to give to that circumstance. But we then decided that this year we would take a profit share from the four. Wait, what the fuck? We then decided that this year we would take a profit share from the for-profit side of the event, which is the entire event, by the way. The event, all the money is all the money goes to the event. None of it goes to charity. Like, still trying to like word things in a way that makes it seem like they're like directly contributing to charities with Creator Clash 3, which they were not. Should the for-profit side of the event succeed, I feel sorry for any confusion Anisa and I caused. Lack of transparency, you know, and then like Anisa's typical tactic of inflating the situation. Like, you were giving basically you were giving a charity a shout out while putting on the event and doing promo for the event, and you tried to expand on that to make it seem like the entire event was with the charity in mind. That was not what was happening. We know that now. We know the event is in good hands now and wish it all the success. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on that rebuttal with all of the recent drops. They have not yet responded to any of the content that has been exposing them, you know, via H3 podcast, interviewing the boxing coach. The only thing that they have posted is that they're on a road trip. My interpretation of this is that after the H3 podcast, where Ian's boxing coach came on and obliterated him with Ethan, they literally took their money that they probably got from Creator Clash from selling off the event, because they have separated now, as mentioned, and they went on the run. Anisa is very similar, of course, to let everybody know that Anisa Jomha is totally not upset about anything, and we're all just stupid, stinky haters. She has repeatedly been posting pictures of her cooking food. This is Anisa's move, if you're not familiar. When she is under criticism online and receiving a lot of hate, she will simply post that she's cooking, which is a clear indication that Anisa Jomha is not bothered at all by the hate from the haters online, because how could you possibly bake a scone if you were upset? Clearly, to be baking, you have to be in a clear, fluffy state of mind. So, we have that from Anisa. Also, she's been playing with her dogs. That's great too. And keep in mind, this is like not the normal upload of Anisa Jomha. The wholesome videos of her puppies playing and the baking and the traveling, like all those that type of stuff starts to really heat up right around the time she's under immense amount of criticism online. So some would call that cope. I'm not mad. Look at me. I baked a scone. Ooh, another funny one. After the H3 podcast, again, the episode with the coach, Anisa's pinned post on Twitter got successfully community noted. idubbbz former, I voted on this, by the way. I voted this was helpful right before it went live. So I will be taking all the credit for this. This was me. I did this, as far as I'm concerned. idubbbz former boxing coach alleges unpaid bonuses being fired from... idubbbz former boxing coach alleges unpaid bonuses being fired for reminding Ian of his dad. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Shout out to the fatherless, aka idubbbz. And potentially asked Anisa to take down this training video, which they did do live on the H3 podcast. The dispute discussed on H3 podcast also highlighted financial and management issues with Creator Clash. And if you go to that post and you click the link, that will lead you to the H3 podcast episode going over said events. I highly encourage you to check that out. But without further ado, I want to look at the new stuff. I want to look at a subtle little tiny drop. Where was it? So Ethan recently did a podcast where Ethan gets his fortune read. So the whole vibe of the podcast was the fortune reader. So I think a lot of people may have overlooked this drop. It's like a ghost drop, a little subtle drop.
When you choose.
Starts right here. New idubbbz clips drop. Now, I was getting informed of this information. Like, well, people were letting me know that a friend of the channel, idubbbz, was dropping some fire on Twitter. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what causes this. But if you guys are familiar with idubbbz, where is he? Is he gone again? idubbbz is gone again. idubbbz's Twitter has been nuked. And idubbbz does this. I don't know. I had DMs opened with idubbbz. And those are gone. So I'm assuming the whole Twitter is gone. But yeah, idubbbz, I don't know. I think when he gets too much publicity, when he gets too popular, he gets spooked and just deletes everything because his Twitter has gone down like multiple times now. But without further ado, luckily, Ethan Klein reacted to a lot of the stuff that idubbbz was posting. So I want to look into that. I want to watch this. So I'm very excited to get into the next little bit of tea here from the Jomha family.
This guy, idubbbz, on Twitter, who is on top of everything, and he's put together a compilation of never before seen clips of them talking. So one of the big takeaways was Anisa's crush / obsession with Ian's sparring partner, Gorgeous Gabe.
I'm so fucking excited because, I mean, I'm fucking irrelevant. Who cares? My thing, a lot of people's thing with Anisa is that she's just a clout demon. And, you know, in the past, she would even confess to this. And I think I think that she's already looking for the next man on the totem pole. I don't think she likes Ian at all. I really don't. And that was like a speculative thing to say previously, but with all this new information being dropped, I think it's pretty safe to have that assumption. It's very relevant. It's understandable why you'd have that assumption. And yeah, I think once idubbbz has been thoroughly milked by Anisa, she will be bailing out in some way, shape, or form for the next candidate. And honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if, in a romantic sense, Anisa's already, not committed to idubbbz, if you know what I mean.
She loves him. He's a tatted up beefcake.
This is a tough watch.
You've seen this video I'm going to show you?
I mean, if you're pulling up what I think you're going to pull up, I actually found this to be very
phenomenal.
Tough
watch. It is a tough watch. I agree.
It's so good. For me, I love every minute.
You get so happy with this shit. It's crazy.
This is it.
Dude,
for me,
this is straight victory laps, bro. Like, they have not responded to anything after they brought the boxing coach on the podcast. And like, Ethan is just not done, dude. I love the petty nonsense and just the victory laps on idubbbz's grave, dude. It's amazing.
I got it done by actually.
This is. Cope. There's nothing wrong with anything in this clip.
Cope.
So anyway, here it is. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds of Anisa gushing over Gorgeous Gabe. And boy, is he gorgeous.
I did not do my hair myself. I got it done by actually Ian's sparring partner.
Dude, she's getting her hair done from this guy? That is so sketch. Oh my god, dude. Freaking wow, babe. Wow, babe, where were you at? Oh, I was just over at Gabe's house again. He was doing my hair. What is Anisa's haircut? Is this why Anisa's haircut is so shit? Because she's just like going over to Gabe's house for haircuts. Keep in mind, hold on, Anisa Jomha. Let's just look up Anisa Jomha on Google quick. What is this? What is this haircut? What is this? What is this? How hard is this to do? How hard is this haircut to do, dude? Like, is that why though? Is that why the hair is like, just like, what do you even call this? It looks like they put a bowl on her fucking head and just went around the bowl. It's like a bowl cut. It's like she got the Oliver Tree fucking cut, which is beautiful, by the way. We love that about that. Well, hold on. There was a really good one that Jarju sent me. At least to know Joma bowl cut. Bowl cut. Where is it? Oh my god, where's the Jarju? Jarju sent me some shit, dude. It was so funny. There it is. Is that why Anisa's hair looks like this? Because she needs an excuse to go get porked by freaking gorgeous Gabe, and the excuse is that Gabe is cutting her hair. Is that what's going on? Oh my god.
Yeah. Ian's sparring partner actually.
Now let me say this: people will be wondering, are we sure she's talking about his partner? Yes. I'm just gonna. At the end, they clarify specifically.
Gabe is constantly the guy that Anisa allegedly has like this huge crush on, and there's like all these weird interactions that were on the previous podcast, as reported by their old boxing coach.
That this hair
and other fighters too. Like there's a lot of buzz about this. It seems internally. But we don't. So far, it has just been allegations in what we're seeing now. But I mean, would it really shock?
Dresser's name is Gabe, so like you don't even have to doubt it. This is all bona fide.
I looked at him right away, and I'm like, that's for sure the guy.
Yeah, he's a beefcake. He's everything he is not. Probably smells good too. Probably don't even shit in his pants.
Just straight victory laps, dude. Just straight dancing on this man's corpse, dude.
Probably. Guy like Gabe
smells good.
He probably has white underwear. That's how confident he is in his bowel movements. This man walks around in white underwear.
Clean underwear?
Yeah.
He's got great shutter. Great asshole shutter.
Great shutter speed, huh? Never heard it described that way.
Dude, the victory laps.
What about aperture? Nice and wide.
How do you recover from this, dude? Has anyone checked on idubbbz? Like, I think we need to do. I hope his loved ones are around here.
The frame rate on his asshole.
Got a nice tight aperture with a powerful shutter speed.
He shits in 4K, dude.
All right, here you guys go.
Ian's sparring partner actually does both of our hair, and he is awesome. He started cosmetology school in 1996. Actually got my hair done.
Listen, I don't care. Listen, I don't care if you're talking about another dude like this. I'm uncomfortable, and you should be. I was like, if there's like, and it's not just like some dude. It's like some hunky ass dude who your girlfriend's always hanging around.
Who's the dude?
Like, weirdly interested in. If you're hungry and with some hunky ass dude, and you're always coming up to me like, oh, he's so cool.
He's so awesome.
I'd be like,
Can I get? Hold on. I have a side project. I'm gonna look while we're watching this. I'm gonna see if I can find this. Well, I'm gonna see if anyone else has looked at him, or if there's like any public posts of this Gabe guy. I'm not gonna leak anything, of course. I'm gonna just show if someone else has shown stuff. All right.
I am sorry, but
yeah,
this needs to stop.
Do you remember that Alec Baldwin clip of his wife, like, attacking him on the red carpet, basically telling him to shut up?
Oh, yes.
This is far worse.
This is him.
This is way worse.
I found him. This is Gabe. This is allegedly Gabe. And this was on Anisa Jomha's Insta. So, like, I ain't doxing nobody. This is from Anisa's Twitter. It's me and Ian's 1-year wedding anniversary. And allegedly, this is gorgeous Gabe. And the allegations are whenever that they would be sparring with each other, like Anisa would not be around. And then when they would begin sparring, Anisa would be like front, right, and center, checking out what was going on, which is just it. And the added part is this guy's beating the shit out of her husband, and she's like, "I'm here for that. I'm here for that." Dude. Like, fucking Christy. She's actually. Oh, this is all just hate. So yeah, I don't know. I guess he's handsome, I suppose. Anybody? What does anybody think? We think he's handsome. What do we think? 9. We out of 1 out of 10. I suppose he's handsome. He's a good-looking guy.
Wait,
although that one was pretty bad, actually. Thinking back, that one was very bad. Yeah.
It was at a salon, but it was by Ian's sparring partner for boxing.
I love that fact.
You do?
Yeah, it's just such a fun fact.
Yeah.
He's been a cosmo.
Guys, I don't think he loves that. I don't think that idubbbz loves that fact. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's just me.
Since 1996.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
You know what I think happened? I think he has this silly ass haircut and the tattoos and everything because she wants to make him as unappealing as possible, so that.
Dude, I think that's what it is. After everything that's been leaked recently, I think that she like, because girls will do that. There's like a type of girl that gets off on like when it basically the mentality I think that's going on here is when Anissa's done with idubbbz, she doesn't want there to be anyone willing to pick him up. Like she wants to make it so obvious why she left, like that nobody would be questioning the scenario. Like so it's this dance of like keeping him around as long as she can keep him around to suck all of the clout she can from him, but also she needs to degrade him enough that when she does leave, there's enough there that she doesn't look crazy. I really do think that there is something to that at this point, because it wouldn't be the first time I've seen that dynamic in a relationship personally.
Well, you know what?
He
I
wants to
actually
reduce his prospects.
I thought actually those haircuts very much suited him, and I thought they looked good. And I was like, wow, Gabe did that. He's so sick. And then now I'm like, I wonder if he's still seeing Gabe because, you know, he's just got the shaved head. So I'm like, I don't know if Gabe would do that,
dude.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I think Gabe, I think it's a decision. It's a decision.
Yeah.
But I hate.
Yeah, dude, idubbbz head's shaved now, right? Hold on. In idubbbz new videos, his head shaved. I'm not lying, right? I'm not lying. Since all this drama kicked off, he went from like, because he did. idubbbz went from like having like a freaking like a stylish little like mullet thing, whether you like it or not, that like was the style, like to have the mullet. And then all of a sudden he started shaving his head.
2 and actually Creator Clash 1 because that.
Dude. I don't know, dude. I'm thinking that Gorgeous Gabe. I'm thinking that idubbbz at some point was like, huh. I'm not really comfortable with you cutting my hair anymore, bro. I wonder if Anissa's still getting her hair cut by Gorgeous Gabe. I wonder if idubbbz had to put his foot down to some level. Well, they're moving, right? They left Florida. So I guess Gorgeous Gabe's not cutting their hair anymore.
That's where we.
Oh shit, did I lose my place? I guess I lost my fucking place. Shit.
What do you think someone on the
over
internet,
here.
what my haters might...
Yo, shut up, Superman boy. Shut up.
I hate that fucking haircut. I'm not going to stand back or stand by. It's so nasty. It doesn't even suit him. It's like, who are you, bro?
Oh, that's a bad frame of it. There's better frames of it.
No, idubbbz definitely looked good. I listen, all hate. I know I'm a professional idubbbz hater at this point, but I liked idubbbz trashy look that he had when coming on the H3 podcast. I got to admit it. I think it's cool. And I'll even go further. All right. I like their fucking tattoos. I wouldn't get any of them. I wouldn't get any of those tattoos, but I get the aesthetic because I'm a dirtball too.
It's a bad frame. Yeah.
Look how dumb he is. Just look at his dumb idiot face. He's so confused. I don't even know what he's looking at, but he's confused.
He's always
in a constant state of confusion. That's what happens when you spar with Gorgeous Gabe. Not only is Gorgeous Gabe...
No, that's what happens when you get chemically fucking lobotomized. That was another thing that leaked. Ian allegedly went to go get medicated, like for ADHD or some other like affliction. And the doctor was like, you don't have any problems. You don't need medication. So then Anisa went back with idubbbz to the doctor to get him like medded the fuck up. Like you guys, if you haven't seen the interview with idubbbz boxing coach yet, you got to go back and check it out. Somehow, dude, there's so much shit that dropped. It's insane.
Gorgeous Gabe, hot, jacked, fucking can do hair like a beast. He's a good. He always. I'm hearing about him beating his ass. He's a better boxer.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, I'll probably stream on Wednesday.
I'll probably be getting my hair done.
Anisa will get her hair did. I don't think I've ever received.
Do you think that's what she says to him? Do you think that's what she says to her girlfriends? Yeah, I can't hang out tonight, guys. I'm going. Anisa goes to her girlfriends, of course, not idubbbz. Can't let them catch on. She goes, yeah, girlfriends. I'm going to get my hair done tonight, if you know what I mean.
Nice hair, or I like your haircut compliment from a person, period. I gotta pick Anisa.
That's just a little bonus.
She's stranded at the mall right now.
Who's she with?
She thought she could
Who's she with, Ian?
get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
So this guy doesn't even have a fucking car.
Yeah, me and Gabe are gonna be I'm gonna be going over to Gabe and getting my hair cut, and then afterwards he's gonna take me to the mall because he knows the best place to get shampoo, Ian, yes.
So
Dude, my god. Dude.
You're driving them around, is that what's happening? He's driving them around.
That's crazy, dude.
He didn't have a fucking car.
Who is he?
She's at the mall with Gabe. She went to get her hair cut, and then who do you think she's walking around the mall with by herself?
Oh, you think they're walking around together?
Hell
I
yeah.
didn't understand that. I thought she got her haircut, then went to the mall
With who?
with herself.
You could go to the mall alone.
Yeah.
The salon was at the mall in my version, in my head.
No, I think it probably
Possible. It's possible.
but still, they're very close.
Yeah.
You know, clearly, he'd be a great guy, and he seems not only hot, hunky. He's also in touch with his. He likes hair and cosmetics, and he's probably good at shopping. He probably watches.
I mean, he
do
went
different outfits.
to he went to school in 1996.
Do you think she tries on lingerie for him?
If he went to school in '96, what do you figure? If this guy went to school, Anisa Jomha is pretty old, right? She's older than me. I mean, she acts like a 13-year-old, but how old is she? Because a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, that's too much of an age gap. There's no way." I disagree. But let's look into it quick because I am curious. God damn it. Anisa Jomha. Anisa Jomha is 31 years old. She was born in '93, so that's just that age. And then what age do you think you'd be going to cosmetology school? You figured you'd be going to cosmetology school when you're like 18, 20 years old. Let's say 18. So 90. What? 1996 minus 2025. It's 29 years. And then we'll add what we figure he went at 18. So the guy would be 29 plus 18, right? 29 plus 18. 47. I know what you're thinking to yourself right now. You're thinking to yourself, there's no way. First of all, it's not even that big of an age gap. She's 31, 47. Once you get into your 30s, I think the gap in which your dating pool expands where it's appropriate, where it's not weird. But here's the other thing. Here's the other fact that you need to understand. Girls they are infatuated with Hassan Piker. And Hassan Piker looks like a 50-year-old man, okay? Like literally. Here, let me find the shot. Hassan Piker looks like a 50-year-old man, okay? So there's something to this body type that girls like. So you're thinking to yourself, there's no way that Anisa at 31 would be cheating on idubbbz with a nearly 50-year-old man. But then you understand that like this is like a popular look. Okay? So I think that there's a lot of validity to that accusation personally, but that's just my opinion.
Do you think Ian would like this?
Yes.
Dude, afterwards Anisa puts on some lingerie for idubbbz and yeah, I hope you like it. Gabe helped me pick it out.
I can't hear you guys.
No, Ian, it's fine. He's a stylist. It's professional.
Oh, you're muted.
Well, I was about to mention, did you know that he went to cosmetology school in 1996? And it's a really important fact that everyone needs to know.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Why would you keep bringing up when your hairdresser went to cosmetology school? Like that adds to it because it's like you keep bringing up the age difference to be like there's no way we're fucking because he's like 50. Why, dude? I have to tell you, he went to cosmetology school in 1996. Okay, he's like 50. I would never. It's like when high-powered bosses at a job will God bless me not being nice here, but like a powerful boss guy will fuck a fat girl, like molest a fat girl, and the psychology is like, well, no one will believe her because she's ugly, which is a thing that does happen. It's like the same thing with Anisa. She's like, well, I can cheat on him because he's so old that no one will believe that we're fucking. like literally, dude, like it actually adds to it. It adds to it, like to make it the way she keeps bringing up like the obvious description of the age.
Still like cannot comprehend the importance of like, did you know I went to high school in 2010?
Yes.
Just FYI.
Yes, dude. She's so
That's
right.
a very important fact.
It's almost like unlike you, Ian, you uneducated fuck.
So if anything, for her to cheat on idubbbz, it would make it more like desirable or easy to get away with if she would choose somebody like older, like still attractive. She still gets off to it, but the guy's so much older than her, it would make it easier to brush away any rumors and call him a liar. Because why would I fuck a 50-year-old man?
Well, her point is that
he went to school.
He's a skilled artisan.
Ian went to school. He got his degree in business administration.
Really?
So,
The most virgin
as you can see by his
degree there is.
portfolio with Creator Clash, it all worked out.
Interesting.
You know, she likes Gabe because he's an artist. Ian's an artist. Yeah, he exclusively uses brown paint in his underwear.
You've always been shitting yourself.
In the victory laps.
He's like he's like the Jackson Pollock of shit in his pants.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good joke. Oh, hold on. You guys, hold on. Y'all know what Jackson Pollock paintings look like? Most of you guys do.
Everybody knows, right?
But dude, he's doing Jackson Pollock on his undies, bro. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, that looks
That's
like
okay.
a shit stain.
It's okay.
That is such a good joke, bro.
Crazy breakfast burritos for those type of
I don't know
stains.
if it's a Gorgeous Gabe level of joke. Gorgeous Gabe will probably make better jokes, Ethan.
Yeah, he's hotter. He's funny. He's smart. He's got it all.
Oh, I'd be furious
Except the
if
car.
Gorgeous Gabe was funnier. I'd be so mad. You know, on all of that,
Funnier than Ian?
probably got a thickie too at that point.
Oh
Just
my
getting
God.
hooked up. Come on,
He's
that's
got it all.
crazy.
Except the car.
You guys are gonna turn me from a
Who doesn't
fan
have
to
a
a
car?
hater.
How do they have this fact about someone not having a car? idubbbz and Anisa have a car, I thought. Like they've talked about it. They drive like a clapped out Subaru.
You think he curves to the left or right, Harley?
Straightest
It's straight.
straightest shit you ever seen.
All right, come on.
Angles upwards.
We got to get Ian to call in and that tell
This
us
is
what he
definitely
thinks.
not. This is definitely not podcasting, by the way. That's definitely not podcasting.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
This is not what
Thought she
podcasts
could,
are.
Let him.
Get her haircut
Let's see
and
what
go mall
podcasts are.
shopping.
I'm sorry, but I like to watch all of it because the dancing, the victory laps over idubbbz's grave are just diabolical, dude.
Yeah.
After Booba.
But no, yeah, I was just trying to show you guys. She definitely went shopping with him. Listen.
Wait. Really?
She thought she could get her hair cut and then go mall shopping after Booba.
After.
Yeah, with her friend who cuts her hair.
I need to know if he
I mean, she never said that.
does he work at a barber shop or does he come to their house to cut their hair? Because that would change.
What it sounds
the
like to
dynamic.
me is he's a barber who boxes for fun. That's what my take on this whole thing is. But you hear how sad he sounds? He's like, fuck, Anissa's out there trying on lingerie for Gorgeous Gabe. So it's depressing.
Then go mall shopping after Booba.
Dude, I'm not a professional hair cutter person, okay? But like Anisa just looks like she gets a bowl cut and then lets it grow out. Like I don't even know if this guy's actually like a barber. Like I know people that went to school to cut hair that don't cut hair and like are not good at cutting hair. Like I don't know.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our hair cut, and he was like, "Ian, you're allowed to smile."
Why the fuck are you talking about this guy so much? Like, that's already such a red flag. Like, can you please just not talk about him?
Well, yeah, idubbbz is probably not smiling because he knows, dude. That adds to it. I don't know if they're gonna mention it, but the fact that like they're around this dude all the time, and then Anisa and this dude are like in the same room with idubbbz, and this dude's like alphaing over idubbbz, being like, bud, you're allowed to smile once in a while, like demasculating him in front of his girl, dude.
him when we're not at the gym. Look, she loves it.
That one was evil.
It is. She's
that one
evil.
Was evil.
I was like the mall thing. In my default, in my head, I'm like, she went and got a haircut, and she was at the mall with Gabe, and actually everything there is okay. And my gut feeling is like it's not even weird if that's what it is, unless of course trying on lingerie.
Okay, for the record, we don't know if she actually did go to the mall with Gabe, but in my brain she did.
But and they could have been walking and laughing and maybe she bought him a latte with my AdSense money, maybe, I don't know, but like that's all fine, that's okay. But
they give platonic kisses to each other. You know, it was a little bit cold, so Gabe gave Anisa his jacket, you know, gave a nice warm hug, platonically, because they're just so progressive, you know. They kiss their friends.
But this one actually hurt me.
Ian, I know that kiss, it was, Ian, it's 2025, okay? I'm allowed to kiss my friends. You're being weird.
This one is
take your meds. Go take your meds I made the doctor give you.
It was like, and then he looked at my boyfriend and was like, smile more.
Smile more,
and then
bitch.
cracking up at it.
You sad, pathetic sack of shit.
Yeah.
I wish you were happy like Gabe.
Yeah.
I would be happy if I was like Gabe. Maybe you'd love me.
Well, you know, I just realized too, in the photo, like the photo that they took, like he is giving, like, assuming Anisa taking the photo because it's her Instagram. Gabe is giving like Anisa eye contact with like an open, like shit eating, like literally giving a shit eating grin. And then idubbbz won't even fucking look at the camera while they're taking the photo, dude. Like every like inch of this relationship that we're able to view has like red flags all over it, dude. The dynamic.
This is a conversation they've had.
Then go mall shopping after.
Our hairdresser walked up to us, who's also Ian's sparring partner, when we were waiting to get our haircut, and he was like, "Ian, you're."
He went to haircutting school in 1996, by the way.
Allowed to smile.
It's not even funny.
Because you also just see.
Well, no, it is funny because it demasculated her husband, and she fucking hates him.
What you should have heard him say.
See, Ethan, you're looking at this from the perspective of your wife loves you. Okay, that's not the relationship in their that's not the dynamic in their relationship. Okay, like she fucking hates him. Okay, that's why she has him go get the shit knocked out of him for money, and brings fucking the stallion Gabe over to beat the shit out of him and make fun of him, and then that is the funniest thing in the world to her.
Say it.
What a fucking. I want to say a word that I'll get in trouble for saying. Yeah.
Bitch.
Don't.
Is that it? I'm just guessing. I'm not saying nothing about nobody. Is he thinking about calling her a bitch?
I'm not. I'm just saying I'd get in trouble if I said it.
It's the Key and Peele.
You can say bitch.
Sketch.
Yeah, it is.
Is he saying the other word? See you next Tuesday? Because you can't say that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's the Key and Peele sketch.
Let's just refer to it like that.
I would go so Key and Peele on her right now.
You feel like a loser. Like even now, I'm like pretty good friends. I'm friendly with my hairdresser, but you know, I don't feel uncomfortable or awkward around him. But I do feel like a loser. I'm like, he probably has great conversations with everyone except me. I'm probably talking too much, or I'm not talking enough. Like,
oh my god,
I'm pissing him off.
Oh,
it's like
no,
that's
man.
not. That feels terrible.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like completely demasculated by his fucking hairdresser because he probably knows, he at least thinks, has the suspicion that his wife is fucking his hairdresser, dude.
Especially when he makes your wife so happy.
Why else would you get so demasculated by your hairdresser? And why is your hairdresser your boxing coach? I need to know that. I need to know if I need to know if the sparring partner became the hairdresser or the hairdresser became the sparring partner. Because that adds to this, the direction in which those events traveled, okay?
But yeah, I would feel bad too.
This man is like, has problems.
Mm-hmm.
He's so obviously like thinks about it. He's like completely. I've never been getting my hair cut and thought to myself like anything of the sort where I'm like, oh, this guy, I just feel like a loser with this man cutting my hair right now. He's probably really funny and good with women, and that's probably why Anisa likes him and talks about him so much.
Very depressing confession he just made.
That's because I don't think that the person cutting my hair is fucking my wife. That's probably why I don't feel that way.
I don't know.
That is not regular. Where he's like, everywhere I go, I'm just afraid that I'm boring everybody and they hate talking to me. And that they have great... That's like a deep depression.
Mm-hmm.
Self-loathing.
People in the chat know. I said, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, I can say bitch. You said that, though?
You said that to her face?
Mm-hmm.
My hairdresser, Gabe, did this multiple wicked uppercuts to me, and it's like made me like fucking see stars, basically. Yeah, my hairdresser, he boxes. He's brutal. He's this jacked,
he
200
beats the shit out of me in front of my wife.
plus pound dude with a bunch of tattoos. He kicks my ass.
Oh my god.
And how did you prepare for...
He's got everything on my wife's wish list.
That comes to you courtesy of Beazle, and I had never seen any of these clips. Because this whole Gorgeous Gabe thing is new, so now people are going back and being like, okay, what's going on with my boy Gorgeous Gabe?
No, there is a lot to it. Like, before, if you were on the idubbbz is a cuck thing and you were like saying that idubbbz's wife is cheating on him and all that shit, personally it was like, okay, man, you're stretching it. Like, nice. It wouldn't be nice. It would be nice, right, for the situation to be that fucked. But now we're to the point where we're learning so much that it's like, okay, like there's validity to the thing. Like, it is reasonable to come to conclusions that 3 months ago would be unreasonable. Like, it's wow, man.
So that's that one. My heart goes out to you, Ian. It's like, fuck you.
Call him up. Get Gabe on the horn.
I can call Ian. I don't think he's blocked me yet.
Oh, you're saying get Gabe on the phone?
Yeah.
You think Ian would answer if I called him?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I'll try. I'll call him.
I mean, I wouldn't do it on air, but I think you would.
No, I don't want to talk to him off air. I don't care about it. I literally calling to humiliate him. I despise him with my entire heart and soul. This man made a video. He had a chance to take something back, and he doubled down on the CPS coming to my house to take my children and break my family up. He said it was justified. He understood it. This man will never get a fucking flake of sympathy from me.
Honestly,
and I am
dude.
so sorry that you're living in your own personal hell where your girlfriend basically fucking shits on you every day. But
preach.
Pick up your
preach.
call.
Like, honestly, preach, dude. I just like watching the victory laps on idubbbz's grave, man. Like, honestly, it's just, yeah, I don't even know what more to add to it, dude. It's fucking awesome. This man just stands on business and fucking reps, bro. He reps it.
No.
I'll call him. Should I?
Before that, I don't know. You may have just lost him.
You think he's watching?
Perhaps. I mean, I don't know. Well, I was that stupid. I was
Oh
gonna ask
my god. Oh, I don't want to show all of that. Well, I just found something and it's pretty crazy. All right. Look in the left corner of my screen. Look at this. I don't know how much is public, and I'm just not going to even risk like leaking anything, but that's Gabe. That right there on his neck is Ian's chest tattoo. That, like, the allegations that Anisa is trying to make idubbbz look more like Gabe. Like, oh god, what can I do for this? She knows. Dude, fucking crazy. Okay. I need to overlap this so I can blur it because it's public, but I don't feel comfortable. All right. Hold on. This is going to be good. Like, this is like part of the allegations is that idubbbz is like trying to make himself look like Gabe out of insecurity to impress Anisa, or Anisa is trying to make idubbbz look like Gabe. Either which. Look at idubbbz's chest tattoo. Gabe's got the same tattoo on his neck pretty much, dude. It's like almost identical. To be fair, idubbbz is obviously like a cheap ripoff of what Gabe's got going on. But dude, it just keeps stacking. Like, it's not insane to come to these. Like, these are accusations that would be funny to pass around previously. Like, they'd be funny to entertain. It's not funny. I mean, it's still very, very funny. But, oh, I showed his name anyway. Well, it's public on Instagram. He's a public figure. Fuck it. But, yeah, it's not insane to think these things at this point. It's reasonable to come to these conclusions. Like, 100%. You have to be delusional to disagree.
Would you? But that's dumb.
Oh, wife. Sorry. I mean, I know they're married. I just,
over here.
You know,
no.
riffing. And then here's another Anisa admission that he peed on her. This one doesn't seem that bad. It's just a little funny. But I just don't know why she's telling. I showered with Ian when he was here, and he peed on my leg and thought it was funny.
You guys know when idubbbz was with PewDiePie? You might have heard of PewDiePie. He's a pretty big figure. You should be like excited. You should be like excited if your significant other is doing work with the one and only PewDiePie. And Anisa was like pissed off about it, like in her Discord, like complaining, like she like about like him idubbbz not giving Anisa enough attention when he was working on the content cop portion that he did with PewDiePie. Like these Discord leaks have always been bad, always. Like it's like years and years and years before the internet turned on Anisa. The Discord leaks have always been terrible.
That's fine, right? In the shower, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's good for me because I've already written E&P songs. I got like a whole fucking, I got like a whole catalog of that shit.
I have a video of idubbbz. I think idubbbz used to be able to kind of like be a normal human being with his girlfriend, or at least have more confidence to get like goofy with her. To her, to get goofy with her to her displeasure, right? Like at her expense. The joke at one point in their relationship was allowed to be at Anisa's expense. It was like it was a back and forth thing. Where was it? I'm getting something ready because not enough people have seen this clip. Okay, and I don't see it shared enough, so I got to bring it up quick. Where is it? I got to find it. It's on my channel. Here it goes. idubbbz wife goes crazy on live stream. Here. I'm promoting my own shit. Go back and watch this. This has been the subject of lots of criticism the past couple of years, but the main
said something to you in real life.
This is it. At this point, can you believe that clip even exists?
Said something to you.
Let's watch it again. At this point, we should fucking idubbbz just playfully, idubbbz playfully smacking Anisa. Could you imagine in the current dynamic that we see that ever happening? Any joke that would be at Anisa's expense is not allowed. Like, what happened, dude?
That's such a good point. Hit us with it, bro. This one's for you, Ian, if you're watching.
Well, we can't. There's copyright.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But if you want to check them out, you know.
I thought we figured out a way around that.
Different songs, not Ian songs. But I'll work on one.
All right, well. Oh, there's one more. This one just came out. By the way, do you want to see
one of my friends?
Do you want to fucking take in for a moment, if you would, please, the abject misery radiating out of the screen.
Dude, we're fine. Like, this is the latest episode of their podcast. This is like after Ethan blew them out with their former boxing coach. Like, just look at them. They're like laying on the floor of their fucking, of who knows where, of their basement. Just like, well, we got to do the podcast. We got to put on a brave face. We got to do this, Anisa. Or no, it's probably the other way around.
They have one light that's clearly not sufficient. They're sitting on the ground.
And it's almost impressive. Like, if we were to shoot a sketch and we would be like, okay, we need to make the shot look really sad. How do we do that?
Here's the vibe. We've lost everything. We hate each other.
That is the vibe.
We're humiliated.
Ironically.
This is the shot.
One of my friends got tear gassed a couple days ago. So, yep.
Dude, I kind of wish I was there.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas
Shitting
back
on the. What is it? Tritty. By the way, hi Juice. Tritty Bitty placing second now in the chat competition. Juice has the lead. Sitting on the floor with the dogs like that might get Guardia. I wish I had a laugh track. Somebody, dude. No, we're not. I was about to make a Denims level joke, okay, that involved the dogs, and we're not gonna go there. We're better than that.
Get him.
You put the cone on.
Badass, bro. You know what's funny? So apparently this happened in Seattle, where they live. And he's like, damn, I wish I wasn't on vacation right now. I'd totally be fucking roughing those riot police up. Fucking sick, bro. This guy's a revolutionary. Watch out, we got a revolutionary over here.
That's a new clip?
Yeah, just popped.
Get him.
If you were gonna upload after all the just that crazy energy that's been out there and stuff, what shot would you set up here? Would you have done anything like?
I'd probably show myself whatever tiny little salvageable amount of self-respect you can get, and stay off the fucking internet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Nobody wants this shit. You just look pathetic.
You'd stay off the internet.
Well, what level of and I know that there's like people. That's the thing, and that's why I'm covering it more now, because idubbbz and Anisa, their tactic has always been to deflect criticism onto like a noble cause. Like originally, if you criticized idubbbz and Anisa, you hated charity, and then they've attempted to use politics to shield themselves from criticism. Like if you didn't like the new content cop, you must feel this or that way about Palestine, Gaza, that whole thing. But honestly, that community is only around when they're like actively being an attack dog for like Hassan Piker. And as of recently, like I have not really seen much from crazy people on the internet like doing that. Like they've been abandoned. They've already been dropped. Like their clout levels have been dropped to such catastrophically low levels that they're like not even willing to defend them anymore just to push a message. Like they're not willing to prop idubbbz and Anisa up and defend idubbbz and Anisa as much as they were, purely based on, well, they have a lot of clout and they're saying the right words, because they don't have any audience anymore. Like their audience are just people left over from like Hassan. And I think that community is smart enough to recognize that they've pretty much milked these guys dry. Like there's not much left to idubbbz, dude. Like sure, he'll post a video and they'll pump up the video if he says the right words. They'll astroturf him. They'll make him look like he's doing much better than he really is. But the reality is, like, the majority of people that are aware of the situation, like they're done with idubbbz and Anisa, dude. Their reputation has been like pummeled, bro. Destroyed.
In his shoes?
No.
Yeah, but hardly.
Is that what you do? You'd be
in
out?
His
You'd
shoes?
just leave?
This
Yeah?
He's not
just
coming
sad.
back, dude.
It's so sad.
It's over, man. He's done.
Yeah. Well, that's why I find it's interesting. They've played into the sad thing here. They've composed like a very dramatic, bad shot. It feels like it's giving like A24 movie, like horror movie vibes.
Totally. Yeah.
Because I think it would be really fucking sweet to throw the tear gas back at him.
You put the cone on it
bro.
and then pour the water in.
True.
Just like how you
that's
were.
a good tactic. Yeah, I do like that.
I love
So
that.
badass at boxing, bro.
Yeah, dude, actually, we're super good at pro. We know how all the
I found more photos of Gabe. I don't know if I should show them. I'm pretty deep in the cut at this point, boys. Hold on. We got to do a Gabe idubbbz comparison, and I just got to show you quick one of these shots. There he is, dude. There's the man. This looks like, look at all the tattoos, dude. We're trying to make, either idubbbz is trying to make himself look like Gabe out of insecurity, or Anisa is trying to make idubbbz look like Gabe out of passion. The allegations are looking pretty fucking good. That's all I'm saying, dude. That's all I'm saying. They're looking good.
You just boxed that cup.
It's just a shame that we can't be there right now, dude. We actually took a vacation. We're just, I wish I was there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hold on 1 second. Doing important work. I'm doing important work. I didn't want to show that. I mean, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter. I just didn't want to. All right, never mind. Let's play this.
If only I was there. Those policemen, bro.
Yeah, dude, literally.
Clash 3.
You know, if you cared, since these guys are like leftist, revolutionary, socialist saviors of the world, you can just go home. Just go back to your house, you know, and then go take a fucking.
There's a big protest happening tomorrow. I wonder if they're gonna go and show us.
Anisa, babe, if I was there, I'd be the toughest, coolest protester of them all. I would have saved the day, babe. Babe, you know me, your man, idubbbz. You know if I was at that protest, I would have thrown that tear gas right back at him, babe. You know that, right? Am I cool now? Will you love me now, please?
Get out there. Where did they post this?
It's paywalled.
That's paywalled?
Yes.
Nobody's watching that. Nobody's paying for that.
It's on their Patreon, so...
Is their Patreon number public?
Hold on.
I don't know. Let me check.
There's no shot that more than 10 people watch this.
No, actually, I think a lot of people watch the Patreon, but they're all haters. They're all haters. Like, everybody wants to get the clip first. Like the number one Patreon supporters of idubbbz Anisa got to be like Beazle, Yeet, Ethan Klein. Fucking like, straight up, dude, who's paying for that shit?
Until now. Where did they get off paywalling this?
Yeah, it is public. I'm going to send it to you right now.
Okay. I was like, imagine sitting in an empty carpeted room with one light and paywalling it. You know? Looks like they should be telling us spooky stories or some shit. Well, frankly, their story is a little bit of a spooky story at this point, isn't it? It's more haunting. It's probably a more haunting story than most men could ever dream of.
It's pretty scary.
Imagine you wake up one day and next to you is a woman who thinks you're fucking stinky.
Some ordinary gamers said, what else is he doing? Can he fly to LA?
Yeah, he didn't have to fly to LA. All he has to do is go to his fucking house.
What's he even doing these days?
I'm such a tough man.
So
I would be there. If I was at the protest, I'd be the toughest, coolest protester there. Literally, like, has a house in LA, lives there, could be there right now, would be very small inconvenience to his life to be there. How fucking embarrassing. Why would you even say that? It's not that you're not allowed to think that. Why would you say it out loud? Like Hassan Piker was there, right? Like credit where credit's due. Hassan Piker has been in the LA and like throughout the everything going on in there right now, the protests or whatever you want to call it. All right, I've been cooking something up on the side here. It's not the best, but we're gonna show it to you anyway. What do you guys think? I think the evidence keeps stacking. That, like, literally, dude was like, with the tattoos, it was literally a case of copy my homework but make it look different. And he was like, okay, I really like your neck tattoo, so I'm gonna get the same tattoo, but I'm gonna do it 10 inches lower, and it's gonna be a different photo of an eagle. Also, nice suit. I like the big fat collar. I think I'll do that. Thanks, Gabe. Like. And this dude's cutting his wife's hair and beating the shit out of him in the ring. And like, we're not supposed to think any of this shit's weird. It's totally fine, dude. Why would you think that Anisa's cheating on idubbbz with Gabe? Why would you think that? Don't you know that Gabe went to school to cut hair in 1996? That's important. Because if you know that, you would think it's ridiculous that you'd accuse me of banging a 50-year-old man.
$670 a month. Guys, get a fucking job. You know what I mean?
Wow, honestly, good for them. I mean, that's like 3 days worth of work for me. That's good for Patreon though, right? To be fair, I think I mean it's embarrassing for idubbbz. Like that's good for a Patreon, I think. But when you're talking about idubbbz, a channel that at one point was held to very high regards, like a channel that at one point was so loved and beloved, it accumulated 7 million subscribers, and his videos would like blow up the internet. Now he can only get 582 members and $672 dollars a month on his Patreon, dude. No, he's doing fine, guys. He's doing fine. You just want to make it seem like his life's falling apart. He's doing fine. Better than ever.
I mean, that's not enough money. Oh, I can't log in. Join for free. See membership options. $5 a month. Exclusive videos of us sitting in a dark closet.
What is my membership for my YouTube channel? I don't get Patreon. Is it just because people don't want to pay Google? Can one of you guys do me a favor real quick and buy a MeJoeShmoe membership? And let me know how much it costs. You get these cool custom emotes. I'll put them out there real quick. So Gabe, you could just get a MeJoeShmoe membership quick and let me know how much I'm charging. That would be cool. Thanks.
We'll be exclusively.
But I don't know why people don't take care of. I really don't get Patreon. Why don't people just take? Why don't people take more advantage of the tools YouTube gives you to monetize your content, like ads? I just threw an ad in. Can you guys still see me? That the ad should be over here, and then you can still watch me. That's how that should work now, I thought.
Recording audio from our iPhone in a dark closet.
Get early access.
Early access.
Don't miss that.
Uncut.
Yeah, dude. You could get the idubbbz Patreon, or you could get the MeJoeShmoe YouTube membership. The difference being, I'm $2. I'm charging $2. Okay. I don't know. Just give me money is what I'm saying. Please. Can you please just give me, can someone just give me, if you buy, a girl comes on and makes fun of me. If you buy, give me money, dude. All right. I'm not going to sugarcoat and act like I'm being nice here. I just want money. Just give me fucking money.
Full videos too gnarly for YouTube. Watch Anisa fucking, okay. I'm not going to do that. Be credited on screen at the end of the video. That's a disincentivization. Keep me out of this. Other stuff that idubbbz and or Uncle Dane are working on. The only tier. You get everything we will post. Man. I'll join. Psych, fuck you.
I'm gonna criticize Ethan Klein quickly. I don't know if you guys can notice this, but I have a job. And my job makes me more money than idubbbz makes on Patreon. So I can afford nice things like my Audio-Technica headphones. And I got to say, ever since I don't like Ethan Klein's new setup. I think that he looks bad. I was like looking for a photo of him to put in the thumbnail and they look bad. All of them. And he objectively looks better than he has in years. And like just the lighting makes him look fucking awful. And right now, as I'm watching this on my like computer, I've never noticed this before, but there's like crazy audio feedback coming from the podcast and echoing. And it's just like, I don't know, dude, like it's the 5th, God bless him, but it's the 5th biggest podcast in the world. And I don't remember these things being issues before.
Anyway, that's Ian and Anisa, everybody. Best friend. Who famously said of, after the content cop, he said, overall, net positive. Okay.
Fucking lost everything.
So, dude. Harley, we have a fortune teller coming. Feel free to stick around and participate.
What are they going to reveal? What are they coming to reveal?
I don't know. I have no idea. They're just going to... She's a tarot card reader.
All right. Well, we're on the idubbbz and Anisa train. I want to show... I hope this person doesn't get upset, but I'm going to not care for a moment and just dive into something. I found this channel that it's an animation channel and they like do like internet drama. Like they make animations around like internet drama. And I want to watch one with you guys with 16 of my closest friends and family. I would love to view this with you. If I could just fucking find it. Here it is. This is so funny to me.
I am not interested.
This is Lazy Shell. This account right here, dude. Go. All 11 of you should go fucking. I feel so dumb when I'm like, go follow this person, as if like I'm fucking like there's nobody here, pretty much. But no, I think they're really good. The animations are pretty good. I want to watch an older one because I've already watched a bunch of these. Seems to be like a Sam Hyde person follower, but I think his shit's really good. What is this?
Where people basically
Hassan Piker concerned Elon Musk crying smiley emoji Yeats post.
Where people basically wear their bigotry and their stupidity as a badge of courage. Elon is still locked in, replying to my fucking stalker account.
Hassan Piker!
Elon Musk.
I love it, dude. I love like like my stalker account, my Yeet, like, cause his audience. Well, I don't know. Are his audience stupid, or do they just like they know that he is lying? Like they know that he's lying, and then they all work to AstroTurf for whatever. Like they all. What is Hassan's community? Is it like they're fucking stupid and they're like they actually don't know any better, or is it that like Hassan is like almost dog whistling what he wants people to think, and then his community goes out and tries to AstroTurf the world to the perception of the world to be whatever Hassan wants it to be? Because Yeet, just like literally the first thing out of it, fucking Yeet, my stalker account. Like, okay, let's look at Yeet's Twitter. Okay, this is Hassan Piker's stalker account. This is about Trump. This is about Asmongold. This is about idubbbz. This is about who knows. This is about MP Lowell. This is about Billy Mitchell. We still haven't Hassan. This is Hassan Piker's stalker account. Better get its shit together, because I'm not seeing any Hassan Piker content on the timeline right now. Ethan hints at big surprise, idubbbz drama, Drake beef, Kanye, Messi, Tectones, OTK Mansion. Nope, still no idubbbz. Doja Cat, Asmongold thinks it's okay. We did it. The stalker account that in the past 11 hours, account that posts frequently, very frequently. Okay, multiple times an hour. In the last 11 hours, posted one Hassan Piker related post. The stalker account, everybody. Anyway,
hitting with the fucking smiling, crying emoji.
Sleepy.
Literally, the race car bet is so funny. Like, why do people think it's so cool to be a child forever, dude? Why is it like cool to be living alone in your house and be childless and like lean into like your childish tendencies, and that's cool? Why is that cool? Why don't you want to go do cool man shit? I don't get it. Yeah, man, I'm 32 years old and I'm just got video games all around me and I'm so cool. I'm Hassan Piker, dude. Like literally, if this man wasn't Hassan Piker, if you went to a man's house, okay? Hold on. If you went to a guy's house, I'm looking for a pic of his room. If you went to a man's, hold on. God damn it. Here it is.
Everyone
has
Trump. Dropped their...
Look, if you went to a guy's house and his room looked like this, like when you like, I feel like the backdrop, like it's gonna be exaggerated, the shit going on in the background, because you're trying to make it appealing to the eye. I understand that, but look, this guy literally has a giant LED sign of himself flexing with exaggerated body hair. Okay, he's got like fucking like this is a child's room. This is a child's room. Okay, just God bless him for putting the swastika swords off camera. And by the way, if there's nothing wrong with the swastika swords, or are those the swords there? Funny thing about swords. Why is it that swords are cool? Most people would agree that swords are cool, right? But cool people don't own swords. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there.
Fine.
That's crazy. This is the wealthiest person on the planet. And he is replying to my fucking stalker account.
I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup.
On the social media platform that he owns, while also celebrating that the social media platform that he owns unironically has become a horrible place for back and forth and for politics.
You guys are being bad.
First, you perceive yourself as a victim for having...
Oh, yeah! Oh, my God, this is actually really good to react to. Well, listen, like, think about every controversy going on around Hassan Piker. Like, or just any controversy with Hassan Piker ever. And then, like, he literally gives the game away. He, like, gives the game away right here. I mean, not right here because it's an animation, but it's an animation with a voiceover from an actual live stream. Listen.
First, you perceive yourself as a victim for having abhorrent opinions about things.
I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist.
And then...
He's from fucking Turkey.
And then one...
Am I missing something? Am I missing something? I might be missing something, to be fair. I'm not well-versed in... I will admit that I'm not the most worldly person. I'll admit that. I will admit that. But like 1 second, this guy just seems... All these people, Anisa, Hassan, it's like, I'm white. I'm Muslim. I'm Muslim passing. I'm white passing. It's like, okay, like whatever fits the glove today. If I get kicked off of Twitter for saying cracker, then I'm white. But if you're criticizing me on my politics and it has anything to do with racial identity, well, then I'm insert race here. Fucking whatever fits the narrative the best today.
It's like those abhorrent political opinions become the norm. We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Luffy would do. In platforms like the ones that Elon Musk owns, where people basically wear their bigotry and their stupidity as a badge of courage.
Literally. Yeah, go like and subscribe to Lazy Shell TV since I just reacted to his shit. Like, great video. Comment. Love the interaction. We love the interaction. Why is it that Lucky86 doesn't get points for chatting, but Juice does? Well, Juice, you're number 2 now anyway. You've been dropped down a peg. Who's number 1? Let's check it out. Titty Bitty 2, placing number 1 currently for my top fans. Shout out to Titty Bitty. Based. What else is going on in the world today? Anything good? Anything good going on? I'm 3rd, so still podium. Podium finish, possibly. We'll see if we finish here. I don't know. Kind of want to keep streaming. Kind of want to go eat food. You want to look at my Jax films? Look at this guy's yelling at me. This guy's yelling at me on YouTube right now. I'm trying to pull it up. Why isn't it letting me pull it up? There it is. Jack Cubs. I don't even know what this is. Never mind, dude. My stance on the Sniper Wolf thing, the Jax Films people are so fucking annoying. I think I like Sniper Wolf now.
Where people basically...
Is that controversial? Is that controversial that the people that are backing like the number 1 hater for somebody, the community gets so fucking annoying that now I actually think Sniper Wolf is based and cool. Speaking of Sniper Wolf, I just discovered that Anisa Jomha follows Sniper Wolf on Instagram. That's kind of interesting. Speaking of that, did you guys know that Sniper Wolf and idubbbz had a thing once? Or something? I don't know how many people have seen this. Sniper Wolf just hanging out with idubbbz. I just hope Anisa doesn't see this. Might be bad, man. I don't think the cuckery goes both ways. I don't think this is a poly relationship. I think that Anisa gets to do whatever she wants. I think this would be frowned upon by Anisa, but you guys can fill me in there if I'm wrong. Well, guess we'll check in on Anisa one more time on Twitter before fucking wrap it up here. I think I'm wrapping it up here. Oh, well, clearly Anisa's having, she says it right here. West Edmonton Mall is always a good time. And we know, wait, what the fuck? She's posting crypto NFTs on the timeline. I would just assume that she'd be against such things. Yeah, but you can, not the NFT slip-ons, yeah. I don't know. Clearly Anisa's doing awesome because she's in West Edmonton Mall and it's always a good time. There's nothing going. All these haters, like literally, she doesn't post this frequently when she's not in controversy. That's the thing that's like hard to explain when people are like this. Like when she's in like heavy controversy and she's losing, when she's obviously losing in the court of public opinion's eyes, all of a sudden it's like, come over early to bake scones with my mom. West Edmonton Mall's always a good time. Like, that's not her typical posting when she's not in controversy. Well, I think today has been awesome going over one of the most fatherless men on the internet, idubbbz, on Father's Day. I thought that was good. I thought that was great. A lot of people were in today. I was actually really surprised at the turnout for my concurrent viewers. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good stream. I wish I would have gotten a little bit. You guys could comment more. You guys could fucking chat more. God damn it. You fucking losers. You losers can't even send me money. Like seriously. You go get a job, okay, and give me money. It's ridiculous. Can't even comment.